Well, good afternoon. We are going to jump on this data today. We're going to go through a data journey together and see the full breadth and depth of the Tableau Analytics platform. Now, when we talk about the Tableau Analytics platform, we're talking about an end-to-end integrated platform that can solve any of your use cases. It enables choice and flexibility of where to deploy, on premises, in the public cloud, or fully managed. It gives you choice in data that you can connect to. Data that we can support over 85 different data sources out of the box. Data that's on premises or in the cloud. And we also provide powerful data management capabilities, governance, compliance capabilities built in. And of course, all of that supports simple, powerful, and intuitive analytics that everybody can use, that you can consume on desktop, in the browser, on mobile, or even embedded in your favorite applications like Salesforce or a portal. And everything has powerful APIs, security, and extensibility to enable you to get the right analytics to the right people anywhere in your organization. Now, one of the things that fuels Tableau, just like it fuels Salesforce, is innovation. Innovation is at the heart of everything that we do. And in fact, every single quarter, we deliver a new version of Tableau. A new version of Tableau with more capabilities to connect to data, to clean your data, new capabilities to see data in new ways, to share it more broadly, more enterprise capabilities to give you the security, the scalability that you need to deliver analytics at scale. In fact, if you just think of the last year alone, we delivered 4 new versions of Tableau and more than 200 new capabilities to the platform. We're innovating on your behalf. You're the fuel of Tableau's innovation, and we continue to accelerate that even more to make you more successful. And all of that enables you to have analytics that people love to use. Time and time again, we hear from customers how they love using Tableau because it brings their data to life. It's visual, it's easy to use, and it's powerful. And it's an integrated platform where everything works together, with security and governance built in, but it's end-to-end for all of your analytics needs. And you can deploy it enterprise-wide, so it can scale to all of your use cases. So today, we're gonna go on a journey together. We're gonna go from an analyst connecting to data, to sharing it broadly, to managing it at scale in IT. All right, so let's get going. And today, I'll be joined by Amy back there, who'll be driving the demo for all of us. All right, you got this, Amy. All right, so let's look at a couple of examples. Here's an example of a dashboard built from Salesforce data. You can interact with it really easily. I can select different time periods. I can get details on demand just by hovering over any bar. Everything is interactive. Everything is visual. Now, this example is powerful, but here's another example from Boeing. Boeing uses this dashboard to plan aircraft traffic and figure out how traffic patterns are going to change over time between 2016 and 2036. And you can really see how things change and how aircraft traffic will change through that period of time. Now, data is powerful, but data is also fun. Here's an example of the top 100 songs of all time and how each of the Beatles wrote different songs. And we can see the top 100 songs from Paul McCartney, John Lennon, a few less from George Harrison, and sorry, Ringo, guess you didn't make it to the top 100. Now, however way you can think of your data, you can do that with Tableau. But what makes Tableau unique is not just a destination, it's the journey that you go through with your data. So together, we're gonna build a full analysis and a full dashboard in just a few moments. Now, in this case, we're looking at data for an organization called Kiva. They're a micro-lending organization. They give small loans to different people all over the world. Now, there's 2 key concepts in Tableau. There's dimensions and there's measures. You can see those on the left. These are the words and the numbers in your data. Simple as that. And if you know how to double-click, you know how to use Tableau. So Amy just double-clicked on funded amount, and we can see $1.3 billion of loans given out to Kiva. And we can see it in different ways. Let's look at it by gender. Double-click, we get our answer. We can see that women are getting more loans on aggregate than men. But if I want to see a different perspective, let's break it down and look at the average. Boom, just like that, we can see that although women are getting more loans in total, on average, women are getting smaller loans. I think we can improve on that. But that's just one perspective. Now, most of your data may include information about where things occurred. Where are my customers? Where are my products? And with Tableau, you can visualize geographic data, again, with a double click. So here we can see all the countries that received loans from Kiva. And we can color code it by the funded amount. And we can see which countries got more loans than others. And we can even animate it over time. So here we're going to play out and see the impact of Kiva spreading all over the world from one year to the other to the other. And we can see how Kiva's mission has been expanding, and we can really interact with our data very visually. Everything is fast, it's fluid, it gives you immediate feedback so you can get deeper understanding of your data and get more relevant insights. Now, one of the things you haven't seen us do, we've never said, please give me a pie chart or a line graph. Tableau has powerful visual best practices built in. We have a technology called Show Me that powers everything that you do in Tableau. So as you select different measures or dimensions, you'll see different visualizations light up. We suggest the right visualization so you can always see your data. We want you to keep you in the flow of analysis so you can really think about your data. So we can look at it as a table, a bar chart, a tree map, or maybe I want it as a line graph like this. And you can continue to customize it. Maybe I want to break it down as bars. So now we can see how each sector is doing every single year. And one of the powerful things in Tableau is that you can always change perspectives. Maybe I want to see it differently. Maybe I want to focus just my analysis on the sectors. You can start one where, follow a path, continue to analyze it, just as easily as that. And of course, if you want to get a complete view of your business, we're going to create a dashboard. And creating a dashboard is just like everything else in Tableau. It's drag and drop simple. You take the analyses that you've done, drag them into the view, and now everything is connected and interactive. Amy can select different countries like the Philippines, and you see your perspectives change. You can look at Kenya, and everything is filtered for that particular selection. That simple. Consider what we've done in a few minutes, right? There's a clap right there. By the way, our energy is fueled by your applause. So if you want to keep the energy level up, you can applause anytime you want. Deal? Yeah. Now we're talking. All right, I'm ramped up now. Okay, now you may not have Kiva data. Your data may be somewhere else. So how can we connect to it? Well, we're going to do another analysis here. And of course, everything in Tableau starts with data. And we can connect to over 85 different data sources. Wherever your data is, we can connect to it. SQL Server, Snowflake, Cloudera, Salesforce, we can get to it just with a simple click. So let's connect to our Salesforce data. Obviously, we have to authenticate, so all of your security in Salesforce applies in Tableau as well. We'll authorize Tableau, and we'll be ready to go. Now, you'll see that Tableau will provide a number of standard connections. We can drag accounts in, and we already know all of the joins and the tables to bring down because we've learned that from our customers, and we've made that really easily. But in this case, I want to focus just on the opportunities table. So let's get rid of that. Join. All right. All right, so let's just focus on the opportunity table, drag that into the view, and now we can start analyzing our data. And something funky is going on in the machine. All right, Salesforce questions. All right, now with Tableau, one of the important concepts is that we support hybrid data connectivity. We can query databases live, and you leave the data in the database so you always have real-time access to your data, or we can load it in our fast hyper engine to make the data extremely fast. Now, here we're connected to our Salesforce data, and again, just like we did with Kiva, we're gonna analyze it with just simple drags and drop. So let's look at discount granted by amount for every account owner, so every single sales rep. Boom, here's a visualization. We can see which reps are discounting more than others, which ones have the most opportunities. And we see here there's an outlier, Jeff Simmons. Well, Jeff seems to be discounting a lot. You should probably have a conversation with him and see what's going on. But Tableau enables you to go beyond the what happened to the why it happened. We have a capability in the product called Explain Data that provides powerful machine learning and artificial intelligence to help you discover the why of your data. So with a single click, we're going to look at every single dimension, every single measure, every single row, and we'll find the needle in the haystack. Turns out there's one extreme value. There's one opportunity that Jeff has where he discounted the deal by 3,000%. Now, either the customer got a really good deal or there's a data problem. Well, we were able to find that with a single click. And we can always see different visualizations to help understand that data, that outlier. And in Tableau, there are no dead ends. I can go from from insight to viz with a single click, and we can see that when we remove that outlier, Jeff wasn't that bad. It was just a data issue. He's in fact better than anybody else. Just that simple. Now, and we can continue analyzing our data. So let's look now at our amount by account owners. But it turns out that in most organizations, we don't just have one system of record. We have lots of data in lots of different places. So how do you combine them together? Simple. We're just going to connect our Excel file and blend our data on the fly. So just like that, we're going to combine our Salesforce data with our Excel data. We're going to bring in our quota from the other file into the view. You'll see that on the screen. We can go add powerful analytics, like we can add a reference line so we can see which reps are above or below quota. And I can even create calculations that combine data from two different places together with just a drag and drop. This is clicks, not code. This is simple to use and powerful. And now we see our data really, really easily. That's the power that Tableau can bring to all of your analysts. And of course, now we can share and collaborate and bring this to the entire organization. And to see how Tableau can be used by every business user in your organization, please welcome to the stage Vice President of Product Development, Ellie Fields.